Hello everyone, I'm joined right now by Doublelift from TSM. Doublelift, we have met previously, I think, in my former position. You, I believe, at the time were working for CLG. Now you're doing this TSM thing. You know, what's the deal with that?
Are you serious, Travis? It's week 6.
Okay. No, actually I think it's week 7, so you need to get that straight. I've been gone for 2 weeks and I know which week it is.
Holy crap. And time flies when you're having fun on TSM.
Yeah. Well, time is running up for you guys to get yourself in a good position. What's going on behind the scenes? You're now missing a coach?
No. We subbed in Parth. He's our new coach for now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's doing a really good job.
Okay.
We actually have a 100% win rate with him.
Okay. After one game?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, yeah.
Small sample size, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, do you feel like that's changing everything and it's all going good?
Yeah. I think, like, initially when we fired Casey, whatever, then everyone's like, oh my god, you know, TSM without Casey 0-2. We just had like a week, and then basically Parth stepped in and started coaching, and then Josh is like more of an analyst now, and then Andy's coming in now. He's gonna like come in and help us because we just kind of needed more support staff. Yeah. And he basically did it out of necessity. Like, he's taking time off his real job to like come help us. So it's doing a lot better than before, and I think we're planning on expanding our sports staff towards playoffs, so we'll end up first. I'm pretty confident.
Is that something I can apply for?
No.
I mean, I like this new job, but, you know, like joining TSM, that'd be
The beard needs to go.
The beard? You said you liked the beard last year.
Yeah, I know, but times change.
Right. Well, you know, by the way, you said like when we fired Casey. I feel like you should say something like when we parted ways or something. I'm trying to help you out.
We fired his ass.
All right. Oh, God. All right. Well, anyway, let's talk about that game. You want to take me through it? Because I missed the first half because I was interviewing Matt.
Towers, dude. I died to a tower randomly after acing them. I'm so sad. But the game actually, from like start to finish, they messed up the lane swap really badly. And like basically, it's super weird. Like, if you're a better team, then usually your lane swap is more consistent. So you play against like a worse team, and then like I think for some reason they forced lane swap on us, and they messed it up. They had a huge disadvantage. They're trying to crawl back, but our team comp makes a lot more sense than theirs, and we just ended up out team fighting them too. So like, there's so many more aspects right now where like the better team can get a huge advantage. So like lane swapping, team fighting, just like pure laning as well. Like, laning is super important. Like, if you look at Immortals, they just win all 3 lanes all the time. And yeah, so I'm pretty happy because it seemed really easy. Like, the game went really smoothly. We just kept acing them, kept taking objectives. Basically just like a really clean game, just like against CLG.
We were talking up in the press room, and it feels like this is kind of that weird part at the end of the split where like everybody has to do this like crazy push to put themselves in a good place for playoffs. And traditionally, like someone like TSM or a team like TSM that has struggled suddenly like gets really good at the end and then places like second or first in the playoffs. Do you feel like the team this split will be able to do that? I mean, it's a very different team.
God damn, I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Especially me, I'm feeling like super motivated toward like closer and closer to the playoffs. And everyone on the team's just like, holy shit, you know, this is it. We have to do well. We have to bring on the TSM legacy of winning NALCS. And it'd feel really good if I'm already like the reigning NALCS champ. It'd be really funny if I like switch teams and was still the NALCS champ the next split. Yeah. Obviously, Immortals is super strong. We're gonna have to see. Like, in my opinion, the gap is like inching smaller and smaller every single week. And towards playoffs, I think the gap will be gone.
I mean, it's interesting to hear you say this after like last week's disastrous games.
Yeah, we got shit on last week. Yeah. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah. So you saying like we're inching closer? It's like, well, this one game, but you feel like maybe even in scrims that this is happening.
Yeah, like every week we try something new. Like, okay, so for Immortals, they kind of established this is what our playstyle is. Like, let's just say like this is their strategy. Like, strategy is a really broad term, but
it's a helicopter flying over us right now.
It's crazy, just like in the movies.
Yeah. They're after you.
They're after me.
Strategy is a broad term.
It's too handsome. Yeah, but let's just use the word strategy and say like Immortals has a pretty solid strategy, and they've had it since week 1. They've been working on it, and they have gotten really, really good at it. So every week they get better and better at this one strategy. But for us, like, we haven't found what strategy works best for us. So it's like, oh, for a couple weeks or like a month, we'll try this, and then we'll like get to a certain point and be like, oh no, this is like actually not working at all. We need to switch our strategy, and we start back from being a scrub team, like totally new again. And we've done that like probably 3 or 4 times through the split. I think right now we kind of figured out, oh, this is a strategy that we're probably going to stick with, and I know it's like a really vague term, but basically just like your team's playstyle and where you're applying pressure and how you approach like the map, then finally we can get to a point where like we're gonna stick with this and just every day from now on just build on it instead of like start from scratch in a couple weeks.
You say that Immortals has this one strategy. What is that strategy? Is it because I think it was Lemon who said that they just have a on lane win game strategy?
Yeah, like it's really funny. So Poe plays wave clearing mids. Huni and Rainover play like skirmish and like high pressure champs that can like invade and make plays. Then Adrian plays Peel always. He like doesn't play Alistar or Braum or anything. He just plays like Soraka, Nami, Janna. Those are the champions he's known for. And then Wild Turtle plays cleanup. So I think everyone on their team has like a designated role, and they kind of like switch in and out champions or they like switch in and out team comps. But their rules stay the same on the team, so their strategy stays like relatively the same. Just like shit on lane, everyone knows their like position on the team, and then they just go from there. Like for us, we were trying to figure that out for like 2 months, and then we kind of finally figured it out. So now it's like way easier to improve.
And you think that'll happen?
Oh yeah, I know it'll happen.
What do you think of CLG? Because I mean, they're also looking really good. Your rival team, previously you were on them. Everybody knows the story.
Really?
Yeah.
I
I did a mini doc about you on that team.
Shut up, Travis.
People can check it out. It's very good.
Where can they check it out?
I mean, that's on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, what was the question again? Oh yeah, what do I think about CLG?
Yeah.
They're all right. They're decent. Like they have, obviously Afro is like I think Afro is always the skill cap for that team, which is really funny because like I was a part of it and I thought Afro, his skill cap is super high. But like just depends on the day, you know. I think they rely too much on Afro because if he's having a bad game, if he's like dying early or something, or he just makes a mistake and falls behind, it can like really suck because it doesn't feel like anyone on the team particularly has like a knack for playmaking with the rest of everyone. Like Afro is the one who like kind of glues everyone together on the team. So I think this is pretty much similar to last year, except they have different carry players who maybe like the experience is just a lot less. Like towards playoffs, I'm not really worried about CLG at all.
On a more personal note, isn't it kind of fun that 2016, you know, you and I have known for these certain companies we were working with for a very long time. Now we're both in new places. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah, exactly. The New Year's resolution.
Was that our? I didn't get the memo on that being our New Year's resolution.
Well, too bad, dude. You're part of mine.
And that's why this has happened, because you made a resolution.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes, you made all this stuff
I
happen.
know Yahoo's CEO.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who is she?
Oh, it's a girl?
Is there anything that you would like to say to any of the fans out there?
Yes. Thank you guys for supporting us, and to all of our sponsors. Let me figure this out. Geico, Logitech. Can you read? Cyberpower, HTC,
Yeah.
Twitch.
Yeah.
HyperX. Thank you guys, and the ones I forgot.
Yeah.
I love you.
Very good. Thank you so much for the interview, Doublelift. Always good to talk to you and you know, check out the new gigs with you, new thing. I don't know where I'm going with this. Do you know where I'm going with this?
No, this is some crazy Yahoo propaganda.
This is Yahoo Esports.